I'm the Doctor.
Nope. Welcome back to the order, you Doctor Who enthusiasts. Today we're going to take a look at the Fugitive Doctor and Tardis collector figure set from Character Options. This is a new entry into the 5.5-inch scale collector series by Character Options. We're going to take a look at the box, the TARDIS, and of course, the figure itself. If you enjoyed this video, it would be incredible if you could leave a like and subscribe.
Help a veteran get a warm meal.
Let's get it! I'm probably not going to keep this set. I picked it up for the purpose of a review. I am going to do a giveaway, probably, hopefully, if I get to 5,000 subscribers, so keep your eyes peeled on the channel in the future. Getting into the set itself, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with the packaging. The box art itself is pretty nice. It's lovely blue design, which actually matches my normal thumbnails, so thank you very much, Character Options. This sort of diagonal cutaway here, I like. It adds something a little bit different. It's got the Doctor Who 60th anniversary logo there. Bit weird, given that this came from the Jodie Whittaker era, and you would have thought that they would have kept her Doctor Who logos, but never mind. On the top, there you go, you've got another 60th anniversary logo. On the side of the box, you get this nice little window giving you the side of the TARDIS. We've got a little bit here featuring the Fugitive Doctor with blaster accessory. TARDIS with opening doors, lovely stuff. Front, we get to see the figure itself, and I'll come onto that in more detail, but overall that looks pretty nice, and again the TARDIS on the bottom's pretty good too. And a matching side panel there. On the back you get a little bit of history. Now I'm not going to go through all of this, so feel free to pause the video here, but basically this gives you that little bit of information about the Fugitive Doctor and her TARDIS. On the bottom of the box, we have our legal guff. Wonderful. So, let's get in. I take back the positives about the box. I'm trying to open it really carefully on the basis that I'm not going to keep this, I'm going to give this away to one of you guys. It's designed like a Chinese finger trap. What is wrong with them? Holy moly. Alright, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to be very delicate with this. If I wasn't going to give this away, I'd have just bear clawed my way in, but I do want someone else to enjoy this. Oh, and here's the thing, I think... Oh, come on to this in a second. Reveal your secrets? Oh, come on! Okay, screwdriver! Why? Free! Oh no. Christ. I mean, seriously. Unbelievable. Oh. Oh, Character Options. That was obscene. That was a ridiculous amount of effort. I'm furious with that box. I love it on the outside, I hate it on the inside. Where do we start first? Not you. Let's look at the TARDIS. The TARDIS is pretty nice. I think, and again, don't shout at me in the comments, I think this is based off the second Doctor's TARDIS, broadly. And it looked okay. You know, if you look at this in the round, it looks fine. In a minute, I'm going to turn this around though, and you're gonna get something that really makes you cross though. So, on the bottom, you've got your legal guff. Lovely. These holes here were used to secure the TARDIS into the box with screws. Yeah, mental. Absolutely mental. The door looks nice. The front looks good, so on a shelf, yeah, this is going to look nice. The public sign there is good. The police box bit at the top's okay. And on the sides it looks nice. I don't think it's 100% flat. No, it's not, but again, I'm sort of being a bit picky. And then, what is this? Speaker holes for electronics and a battery compartment. But this thing is empty. It has no electronics. This is the height of laziness. This is a collector set that they are selling for nearly £40, and they couldn't give you a fresh panel here. All they have to do is do this again. It's a square. It's a square. You just take one of these panels and you put it here. Why? Good Lord, you frustrate me, character options. Why?
Good Lord, how you frustrate me!
For complete transparency, I did think maybe it does have electronics in here, so I tried to get this. This panel's glued shut. There's not even a screw there. Just holes. Looks like someone took a shot at the TARDIS with a shotgun thing. If we ignore the back, the TARDIS looks nice. That's going to look very good on display. And the door's open. To reveal emptiness. Why? Because this is a DIY collectible. The TARDIS inside is here. You have to cut this out to put it in the TARDIS. I mean, that's insane. Why? Why would you do that? Now you're telling me I've got to trust my chubby little man hands to cut this in a straight enough line. I am speechless. Right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, whoever gets this in the giveaway, I'm so sorry. I'm livid. Ugh, I butchered it. This is why. Why? Right, and then according to the instructions, I have to bend these folds. I mean, I am a good-tempered man. It's really pushing me. Right, so then you put the insert in. Hold on. You put your insert in one way, and then you push it in. Oh my lord. There's nothing fun about this. There's not one bit of me is enjoying this. Thanks for some cross. I'm just making a mess. I'm so sorry, future owner of this. I'm so sorry for what I've done to you, TARDIS.
He's losing his mind.
Right, it must turn. It must turn. There we go. Right, we're in. There you go. I mean, wouldn't that have been simpler to have just had it in already? For those of you in doubt, in order to get this door to close, there's a little button here. And you press that, and the TARDIS door flaps shut. But there you are, your TARDIS, your holy TARDIS. Right, so let's look at the rest of the set then. The next thing we have is, of course, the figure of Jo Martin as the Doctor. That face sculpt is pretty good. I think they've captured Jo Martin's likeness very well. It's not like some of the more questionable Doctor Who toys I have seen in the past. And yeah, that represents the smug face that the Fugitive Doctor does when she first arrives and declares that she's the Doctor. Otherwise, the paint detail that they've got on the outfit looks pretty good. All of the sort of gold on the buttons as well, on the main coat and on the waistcoat. The different variety, the little neck bit across the shirt collar, the little bit of shirt popping out down here, the capaldi and the other colouring over here. The nice sort of navy blue coat, I think it's navy blue, and then a sort of charcoal activewear pants. So I think they're supposed to be combat trousers, and then almost Smith-esque shoes, really. The coat's nice as well. It's this sort of malleable plastic. It's not got loads of give in it, and it's attached at the top here. So you're not going to be able to remove this completely. In terms of articulation, the joints here on mine are a little bit loose. That's got a lot of wiggle in it, but so you can spin the arm at the bicep, which everybody knows is a perfectly natural feature. And then you've got the bend in the elbow, no bend in the shoulder, so it's all from the bicep. This arm's a bit stiffer. On the legs, you've got the up and down, which is hampered by the legs. You have the twist round about the kind of quad section, which is again perfectly natural function. No ball joint on the hip. Oh no, there is a bit of a ball on the hip. Character options making a liar of me. Again though, that's kind of hampered by the coat. I mean, when do you ever see the Doctor do a sort of Neo-esque flying kick? You're never going to need to pose them like that, really, are you? You've got the bend at the knee, which is nice enough. and then no articulation on the ankle, which is kind of surprising. You can give her a wide power pose if you want. Saturday Night Fever. Behave yourself. Accessory wise, this Doctor comes with this heavy blaster because this Doctor doesn't use a sonic screwdriver. This should sit in her hand. There you go. Let's see if she'll stand. There you are. There you go. Get to the TARDIS.
Get to the chopper!
It's okay. It's fine. The face sculpt is reasonable. I think that's a very fair representation of Joe Martin's face there. Got kind of ruffle in the clothing. It looks okay. Character Options have done a good job. Ordinarily, I would tell you whether or not I think that Character Options have smashed it, and I think the fairest way to do it is, rather than saying have they smashed it or not, is it worth the money? To answer that question, is it worth the money? No. On a few reasons. One, the TARDIS is lazy and sloppy. It's got holes in it. It's got a box for electronics. I know they've done that before in other releases, but it's inexcusable for the money you're paying. Two, you have to do a self-insert into the TARDIS, which is absolutely mental. Especially if they're not going to give you alternative ones you can slide in. Why make it out of thick cardboard? Why not make it out of cardboard inserts that are on almost sort of photo paper? And that's the other thing, this is a really low quality image. It's just on standard box cardboard. Absolute insanity. Anyway, then you move on to the figure, and the figure is actually where this set does stand out. The figure is a very good, competent and fair representation of the Fugitive Doctor. So if you want to collect it because you want to have all of the Doctors seen on screen, yes, get this set. Good job, Character Options.